Thato.
Hello.
Ke Thato wa ditshele ne?
Yes, that's my mom.
Ditshele it's your mom or
My mother.
and then your name and surname?
Thato Langa.
Thato Langa from
Soshangube, from Atteridgeville.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the reason you're here is because you are a victim of a pit bull attack.
Yes, I am.
You are a victim because you lost a son?
A daughter, by
A
the way.
daughter.
Yes.
Okay. Do you wanna recall where you were at the stage and what happened? Just try to keep it short.
Okay, I was actually in Mawupane when I got the call.
Yes.
Yes, but I was busy. We had an event coming up with my brother that I was organizing, and I had to meet up with artists and stuff. So, yes, they didn't actually tell me that she passed away. They just said she was in hospital.
Oh, that's sad.
Yes, and I had to rush to the hospital only to find that she actually passed away. Yes.
So, explain this story about pit bull. So, it's in a setting, it's in a family setting. So the pit bulls are from where the child lived.
Yes.
Just for the purpose of the audience, just explain this bit.
The pit, okay, in this case, in this particular case, we're speaking about one pit bull, which came with her father and it belonged to the family. But I think the father's younger brother was taking care of it.
Okay.
Yes, so he was basically the owner.
In the yard, how many pit bulls were there?
I know there were 2 to 3 in her bringing up, like almost all her life.
What you remember is there were about 3 pit bulls.
Yes.
In the yard.
Yes, because I stopped going there so frequently.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know when the time of the incident, how many they had in the yard, but I know there was a puppy as well.
Okay, so 3 pit bulls.
Yes.
And there was a previous incident, so it was a warning, precursor to what could happen.
Yes.
So there was a warning in the family because the pit bull attacked someone viciously.
Yes, it did. It attacked the brother's girlfriend.
Okay.
Yes, one time they were coming into the yard and they were arguing. So I think it got protective of the owner, and it bit the girlfriend bad. She landed up in hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So that's sad.
That's really
So do you know how long was that? Few months or few years?
No, it was years. It was just a few years before, because Opelung's incident happened in 2020. I think the incident happened 2016, 2017, if not 2018.
Okay.
Yes.
So just to get this in perspective, so the child was attacked in February.
Yes.
Of 2020.
Yes.
In Atteridgeville.
Yes.
No,
not. This was my home, and where the dogs lived, her father's home is in Makaza Street.
Oh,
yes.
okay. No, that's sad.
Yes.
And have you found closure?
No, I haven't.
Have you forgiven? At this stage, we don't want to call anyone a perpetrator because there are things that happen and you can't always point fingers. But have you forgiven the people that were supposed to take care of the child and the people who knew that the pit bulls were dangerous but could not assist you in terms of?
I think when the incident happened, when the incident happened, what I can say is that I had no right to be angry, because had I thought about it before that it could happen, maybe there was something I could have done myself. But because I myself, if I couldn't think that something that could happen, it means they also couldn't. I wasn't really angry at anyone.
So you do not have closure, but you do not have bad feelings.
I don't want to blame anyone. It happened, because should I start the blaming, it won't end.
It won't end.
It won't. Yes.
So right now there's someone who has a pit bull in the yard. Many people because nothing has happened, they think nothing will ever happen.
Yes.
What would you want to say about it?
About pit bulls, what I can say about pit bulls is, and what I have learned regarding, before my incident, I knew nothing about pit bulls, and I guess that's what happens. That's what's happening in a lot of households. They don't know much about pit bulls, and during my experience with what I went through, unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way. I've learned that pit bulls, they're not supposed to live with people. They are trained to kill. They are trained to fight. And if you're keeping a pit bull as a pet, who do you want it to fight? Like, who do you want it to kill? That's what I know. That's what I've learned.
So someone who's a dog lover right now.
And they are very protective of their dogs. I know, I've seen. I don't even like interacting with people who love dogs because they are very defensive of their dogs. Yes.
So you did not have yourself personally, you didn't have a bad relationship with dogs before that, and then now have you changed your mind? Do you have trauma, post-traumatic stress when it comes to interactions with dog? How is it?
I pit bulls, like sometimes when they pass, I get teary. I don't talk about dogs. I don't look at dogs. If I pass a meme on Facebook or on any social media about dogs, I don't laugh. Like it's that. Like now there's jokes going around about pit bulls. Hey, pit bull, pit bull, yes. I don't find them funny. Yeah. I anything that comes with a pit bull, I have no interest in. Yes. I don't look at them. I don't talk about them. I even had to go to an extent to ask my friends on social media that whenever they come across any incident regarding a pit bull, please do not call me to come see it.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, that's how I've avoided them thus far. Like, I'm only speaking about it now with a stranger. Yeah. Yes.
So, your life without her, how much has changed? And how old was the baby?
A lot. She was 6. She was turning 6 in a few days before her passing. But she was 5 actually, turning 6. A lot has changed. A lot. Because when I lost her, my mom had just went in a dark hole where she wasn't in her senses. So the support wasn't. It was there. The support was there. My friends, my family, they were very supportive. But you know that support that comes from a mother. Yes, I couldn't get it. Like, I missed my mom. I wanted my mom next to me. But yes, and it has changed a lot. My mentality, I forget. Like, we can talk now. I can tell you, explain something and easily forget what I was talking about. Yeah. Yes, I forget a lot. My heart has gone so weak. I cry at about anything and everything. A lot has happened. I don't think I'll ever. I'm even ready to have a child again.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yes, that's how. Yes, it has affected a lot. That I have high blood now. It's not high blood, they are chronic. It's just high blood, they are stress. That I need to. Yes, a lot has changed.
Have you seen someone about the?
Yes, I went for therapy, but it doesn't help much. I even consulted with a medium. I did everything and anything that could make me try to live with it. Like, she's everywhere I turn. It's her pictures. She's everywhere. Like, that's how I got to live with.
Yes. I want us to pause just for now. Right?
Okay.
Can we just pause?
To look.
Okay. Thato. Let's pick up a bit higher. So,
okay.
So you tell me that you're going through a difficult change because of losing the baby, and you've seen I don't want to say shrink because I don't know what you have seen. A medium, you say?
Both psychologist and a medium.
A medium.
Yes.
Okay. All of which hasn't helped you fully because it's a process. So it's been 2
There's
years.
no helping me fully in this. Sorry.
It's been 2 years now, 2.5 years now.
Yes, it's almost 3 years.
Yes, almost
March,
3 years.
it's 3 years. There's no helping me fully. There's no case. When I was just about to accept and go on, I lost my mother the next year. So there's just a lot going on. Yes, a lot went on for the past few years.
You lost your mother after how long since you lost the baby?
I lost, maybe it was just a matter of, 12 to 13 months.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
The 2 following years, because Upelong was in 2020 February, my mother was 2021 July.
Okay.
Yes, so I haven't really had a chance to grieve one and yes, because they taking turns. If I like when I grieve my mother, I have to think of Upelong again. Yeah. So it's just a tough road.
So tell me, they want people with pit bulls to give away their pit bulls. People with pit bulls say there's nothing wrong with their dogs. But you and I say nothing wrong yet. Yet. So if according to you, now people know that pit bulls are dangerous and pit bulls kill. Now they know. They've heard and it's been in the media, has been covered. Yes. So if someone now, right now as you speak, gets killed, or themselves get killed, or their dogs kill someone, if the person says sorry, would you forgive them?
No, because they obviously haven't, even with all the drama that's been going on, they obviously haven't done any research regarding what they are keeping in their houses.
Yeah.
Yes, because...
But now they don't have an excuse. They know.
They know, and they should know that it's bound to lose its mind anytime. It can happen today, it can happen next week, it can happen next year, but they must just be prepared for the worst.
Yes, someone with a pit bull who would say, yes, I have a pit bull, but I'm keeping my pit bull for keeping my my safety in check at home, for protection. Because where I live, there are lots of thugs. And I don't have small kids in the house.
But why a pit bull though? Because there's just other dogs that you can protect your family with. There's bull terriers, there's police dogs, like such dogs they know when to stop.
So there are other effective dogs that can do exactly what a pit bull can do.
No, there's no dog that can do exactly what a pit bull can do. A pit bull kills, a pit bull fights. There's a dog that can bite, that can send out a warning. But
there's a dog that can protect your home without killing anyone.
Yes, a pit bull was what can I say, was bred to fight to kill. Yes, it's either in a situation where there's a pit bull, it knows that it either dies or it kills. But someone has to die. Either it dies or it kills. Even pit bulls know.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. I'm saying it's a difficult one because I somewhat understand where victims come from. And I don't want to take sides. I shouldn't be taking sides. But I myself, I'm a victim like you. One of my dogs was killed by a pit bull.
Is it?
Yeah, it was killed by a pit bull, and it was an unfortunate incident. Yeah. From around. And so I spoke to the person, and well, the person was remorseful, and it's funny, the person wanted to give me a pit bull.
For what?
Pit bull puppies as a gesture of forgiveness, but I couldn't take the pit bull, and so luckily, like you, I don't have animosity against the person. I don't have any animosity.
It's not their fault.
Yes.
I'm sure they didn't want that to happen as well. It's just it's in the wrong hands. Pit bulls are in the wrong hands, and they need to acknowledge that even if you own a pit bull, you need to acknowledge that your hands, they are wrong hands for the pit bulls. So no matter how good you are with dogs, pit bulls are not for families, for communities. No, they belong in the wild.
Even security, so I want to understand, even security services must not use pit bulls in their canine service.
Do they use one?
No, I've not heard of any security service that uses pit bulls. I've checked.
But I had a friend on my contact list. He works as he works at the correctional services, but he deals with dogs. I know they deal with pit bulls. I don't know what they are for. I couldn't even ask, but I know the correctional services.
Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
Pit bulls can be trained, and pit bulls are trained, and they do work. I have not seen any canine service that uses pit bulls.
Why don't they?
I have no idea. But maybe
no. But besides, the canine service is to mostly to sniff. To sniff for drugs.
They differ.
They differ.
Yes. What just people? People like currently what's happening in social media. People are saying, why don't Bekele takes all those pit bulls and uses them in their service, and you can understand the potency of the dog in the hands of someone who's wrong, and especially if it's trained to hunt.
But no matter how you trained it, how bad you train it, how much of a good trainer you are, there's just this level that it reaches. There's nothing you can do.
So there's just put the dog down.
Yes, it's maybe after a certain years you need to learn that maybe after a certain years you let go of the dog and find a new one, but you still don't know when it will lose its mind. It loses pit bulls. They lose their minds. They go crazy.
Speak on the mic there.
That I learned during that week where we were busy with the funeral arrangements and stuff. I've learned that after a certain period of time, it loses its mind.
Oh, so you reckon it snaps, and when it does, and no one
can stop it. It can even snap at you, the owner.
Yeah, but there are lots of incidences where it
did, yes.
But and in fact, in your incident, it's a family dog that preyed.
We can say that she was the owner.
Yes,
because she
fed
the dog.
The dog for her.
She fed the dog.
She fed the dog from a very puppy.
Yes. A lot of people are saying that the reason that one attacked her is because there was a puppy on the scene, and she was
fighting for attention.
Yes, I think a lot of people say that.
Ish.
On the scene, there was a lollipop somewhere. Yes, so people reckoned that one wanted attention.
So
it felt jealous. It was jealous because there was a new. I mean, she shifted focus to the puppy, to the small one.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how she took care of them. So if there was a puppy there, the puppy had to.
So you're speaking about a lollipop.
Yes.
So were they licking the lollipop? Were they playing?
I don't know if she was giving the puppy a lollipop, but that's what I heard. That she was busy playing with the puppy. And the lollipop, the other one, I think.
So there's no footage.
But it was just it's just a conspiracy people are making, when they went to the scene and found what they found.
But so meaning the attack wasn't witnessed by anyone. The initial stages of the attack.
There's a lady they've interviewed on the news. She saw everything.
So meaning she saw how it started.
Because she doesn't know what caused the fight, but she saw it from her first scream.
Yeah.
She saw. She was there. No, she lives front opposite.
Okay.
She has a spaza shop there, so she could see.
Oh.
Yes, she could see come front opposite what was going on. So when the child started screaming,
I think
she went to call out for the granny.
Okay.
Yes.
I think a lot of viewers now may want to understand. I am curious.
Okay.
What triggers the attack? Because this is what it's because a lot of people blame the victims of pit bulls for having triggered the attack, I want to understand, has anyone explained what triggered the attack?
No one. No one. Not even the family came to explain why.
Have you ever sit down with the owner?
Not really to discuss what happened, but...
You spoke, but on different matters?
Yes. I don't think I had to go and ask what happened. I believe I was owed an explanation automatically, naturally. So as the mother, I was owed the explanation for them to come and say this and this is what happened. We are sorry, but that never happened. So I can't really say I can't really explain what happened or why it happened, because I was never explained to.
You reckon the closure in your mind could be assisted, the process of you healing?
For me, there's no closure. I don't want closure. I don't even want it, because she wasn't supposed to die like that. I don't want any closure. I don't. I even get angry at myself if I spend a lot of time not crying, not thinking about her, not visiting her. I just can't move on from her. I feel that she was wronged. That's why I'm not comfortable with having another child, because she was my child.
Has that made you doubt your motherhood?
No.
Have people made you doubt your motherhood? Were there attempts for people to make you doubt how good a mother you are?
Yes, a lot. I still get that even now. A lot. So
people are blaming you for the child, for your daughter living with your in-laws.
Yes, from what they've heard, from what they were fed. I don't blame them. It's from what they were fed. They were fed. There was just a lot of defense force going around that week, and I didn't have the strength to say anything, no, to defend myself. Even now, they can, like, it doesn't really bother me. I'm cool with it. They can think what they think. It's fine. It's fine.
So what normally societies would do is they would blame a mother for not wanting the child to go and see the in-laws, and stuff. So in this case, you actually have done that. You were not selfish with your baby, because you would share your baby with your in-laws.
I was not.
Yes.
I was even supposed to fetch her the day before, but they asked me not to, because they had to attend some wedding. She even called on the day she passed away to say that I must fetch her. I wanted to so bad. I was in Atteridgeville earlier that day just for her, because I was supposed to fetch her on Friday. They said I mustn't, so I slept there only to leave for Saturday morning. I left Saturday morning only to find the news, but I was supposed to be with her that weekend, but because they asked to be with her, I let them.
So it happened on a Saturday?
It happened on a Saturday. Because my time with her, it was on weekends. Yes. I had to, every weekend, it was even a court order. I was taken to court. Hey, the drama I had with the child.
You want to speak into the mouth?
Oh, sorry, yes.
So you're saying it was a court order?
There was a court order. We worked.
Separation with the father?
The separation happened a long time ago. She was maybe around a year old when I separated with the father. And we spent the whole years not communicating. It didn't mean anything, because my daughter was staying with her granny. So whatever she needed, whatever was needed from me, I had to communicate with the granny. Yes. Yes. See, now I forgot the question.
No, don't worry about it, because I want to take you back to the fact that your healing, your healing has an impediment because you have not found the closure. I'm not saying you could find complete closure, but it's because you have not sat down with Rangwane Ongwana just so you could understand this, because the dogs belong to the uncle, and the grandmother took care of the child in the home, and none of them, according to you, sat you down to say.
Rangwan was there, wasn't there. I mean, he wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean, to
he
explain
couldn't
the
really
situation.
say. I'm not. What can I say? I don't think he has the answers even. I don't think Rangwani. That's why I'm very close with him. We talk every now and then. We are even in the same social.
Oh, same social.
Yes.
So you are okay with them? There are no qualms here.
I'm okay with Rangwan.
Okay.
Rangwan.
But what seems to bother you in terms of you seem to be saying someone or the family did not sit you down to help to take you through so you could understand?
I could hear, for them, I think if they were to defend themselves, they were to say that they were talking in front of me, but not explaining to me. They were explaining to people who came to pay their respects, people who came to offer their condolences and stuff, but never directly to my face.
Okay.
Yes, especially from the grandmother, because she was the one who was there. She spent the whole day with her. They even went for walks. Before she died, she even made tea for the granny. But she just after the incident, she just couldn't come. Who
tells you all of this?
I heard what she said. Like, I heard when she told people, when she explained to people, but she never really turned her face to say to me, this and this is what happened. And I'm sorry, I didn't hear, or I did hear her scream, but I don't know. I didn't think the dogs were attacking her, like something like that. But I just...
So you reckon she had the screams but could not go?
That's my question.
Or she delayed going to help her?
She did. She might have not taken it as serious as it was. I'm not blaming her that she didn't go immediately after she had. No, that I'm not blaming her. But that I know that she didn't come out immediately after the screams. Even the lady from front opposite got there first.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so people from outside the yard managed to come in to help the baby first?
Yes, because from what I heard, I have a friend who lives just down the road. He was there and he doesn't even like talking about it. He doesn't even want to tell me what happened, but he just brushed it off there and there that they went inside. The dog didn't want to leave her. Yes, it had locked its teeth on her neck, so the community had to fight with it.
The dog.
Yes. Things just happened. Sorry,
Are you really okay? Are you ready to forgive?
I'm not angry at anyone.
Yes, but forgive. Forgive means.
If there's anything,
I don't know what forgive means.
If there's anything or anyone I should forgive,
but
it's the dog.
For your healing, what do you need?
If I am to talk about the family, I've been unfairly treated with a lot of things, but focusing on that particular incident wouldn't solve anything. So I don't want to focus on the particular incident because there's just a lot from behind. Yes, from
and I understand.
Yes.
But what for your healing? What would you need? Would you need, for example, how can I term it? What is this? I'm trying to find my weight around this. You spoke about what is this when people have lost something, a fund, what is it? What
yes.
You spoke about what is it, Ghana?
Something, a movement, something.
Yes,
yes.
A panel where people could talk. I want you to talk to people who have lost pets, people who have lost babies, people who have lost
body
parts of their bodies because of pit bulls. generally a message for the pit bull victims, what would you want to say? You want to speak to that camera there.
Okay. Oh wow. I've never really thought about what I'd say to the victims more of to what I'd say to,
because you do have
to the owners
of opening
yes,
a fund of some sort.
Yes, if we could come together and stand against this, we can stop it from happening further, from hurting another child or another innocent soul. Yes, it's
do you think now that people know, everyone, okay, and any dog owner knows what a pit bull does now?
Yes.
Do you promote people going against the owners in terms of law? If
it comes to that, yes, I do.
Or in your case, I understand because it's family. It's family, and for other people, like if someone who's jogging on the street, a pit bull attacks, or sometimes it will jump my fence, go to another person's house, and kill the baby. What do you advise that person to do, the victim?
If it happens, should it happen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now that everyone knows, what should happen?
Should for the moment that the incident happens.
Yes. In terms of the law, how would they?
Like for that moment, I don't have any advice. Like I don't know what to tell them, because once it has you, from what I've heard, it has you, and it's not letting go unless they kill it. And if they kill it, if they kill it on time, before it kills you.
So I'm now talking about any victim, not at the moment that the dogs are taking. Like any victim who has suffered a loss because of pit bulls. What would you advise that person to do? Do you want the person to seek forgiveness, to find their own internal healing through a group of other victims, or you want the person to...
A mindset is very important. Your own mindset is very important. What you tell yourself is very important. And holding a grudge or anger won't solve anything. You just need to forgive yourself. Like I've never really blamed myself. It's not my fault. It's not the granny's fault. Even if she was there, it's not her fault. It's not anyone's fault.
It's not the owner's fault.
It's not the owner's fault. No.
It's the dog.
It's the dog.
That's why the dog needs not be around
people.
Kids.
Not even kids only. Last week, just this weekend, it killed an old lady in East London or something. Did you see? Yes, who was jogging.
Yeah.
Yes.
So...
Yes, it's not supposed to be around people.
Do you think people will stop loving people? Okay, no, maybe not loving. Will stop wanting to have people as
But
dogs.
Why do they love them though?
Because they are pets.
What do they do?
They are... Dog is a man's best friend, so they find...
But there are other dogs. There are other dogs that I will always emphasize. There's just other dogs. There are other dogs that you can keep that are harmless. If you want something for the criminals, get a dog that's trained to just bite, not to kill or fight. Yes. Pit bulls are supposed to go there in the wild west with the soldiers. Just to protect them, but not with people. I know a few people, like I know a guy who once told me that he nearly killed his mother. And he wasn't around. He had to let it go immediately. Are the people waiting for that it should nearly kill someone close to their hearts?
His dog nearly killed his own mother while he was not home.
Yes.
And when he came back, he got rid of the dog.
Yes, immediately so. They called to say it was on the loose and it's attacking people. He came and let go to find the mother with a few bruises and stuff. He let go of the dog immediately.
I know someone who had two. And one of them almost attacked one of the children in the house. So he got rid of one. So he still has one.
There's no use eating nothing.
So he still has one. And so it doesn't make sense to me, but it surely does make sense to these people. And so, because the reason I want to say it makes sense to these people is because it doesn't make sense to us.
You know why? No, you know why it makes sense to him. You know what they advised him. I know that I'm certainly sure that they advised him that if it bites once, it will want to bite more and more. So you have to let go of it.
Oh, so they are waiting for the first incident.
Yes.
So
yes.
So pitbull owners, wherever they are sitting with the mentality that says,
if it bites once,
then I get rid of it. If it doesn't bite anyone,
yes.
So they think if it tastes blood, it's gonna want more blood.
They don't think that's what it does. They
want to wait for something to happen.
Yes.
Not prevention.
Yes, not prevention. It has to bite someone first, and then they let go of it.
Ish. Yeah, no, but then it's sad if that is the way, because I'm telling you, I'm thinking of, that kids playing on the streets, and when they are playing now, they know that it's free to play until a pit bull comes. You should see kids when they see a pit bull.
Yeah.
They jump.
Yeah. Now they know.
If a dog is not leashed, they jump walls.
I can't say I'm glad, but it gave me I can't say I'm glad. I'm just looking for the right word.
It opened up your
not specifically mine. It had to happen with my daughter. It's just a shame because she in all the years she was a very rare case by then her, but now it happened with her, and then after her it happened with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes, but with her it was a very rare case.
I know you said you were not previously when we spoke. You were not ready to talk to other victims. Have you changed your mind? Are you getting to open up now to talk with other victims?
More than ever. So, I think I'm there's this fellow grieving mother that I've met along social medias, and I've never really met with her. You meet ladies on social media, they want to comfort you and tell you how to get through that time. Yes. I saw her about a few weeks ago. I know during December she has a cancer awareness, something in her son passed away regarding cancer and stuff. Like, she stands so strongly in front of crowds, in front of people, educating them about cancer, telling them the kind of kid her son was, like, talking about his character. I like that. Like, I not only do I want to keep her name going on, because her incident was a very big incident. It was on people's lips. Yes, it was on people's lips. So I'd like to keep her name going on. Also, make people aware. Like, I just want to. I feel like I need to use her as an awareness to people, like to the victims, the coming victims or the past victims, and the owners of pit bulls.
Okay. All right. I've heard. Before I let you go, so it's a culture in this studio that people who've got ink, they explain their love and they tell us what does this mean.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked about.
Yes.
So this is a tribute. I'm supposed to, like, my whole goal is to cover the whole hand.
So your arm becomes a canvas of love.
To her, yes, to my daughter.
Okay.
Yes, it's her. This is her.
So wait, who's this?
This is Obelong, my daughter. The victim, the actual victim.
The victim.
Yes.
And then what is she wearing?
Is it
an actual picture?
Yes, I can show you the picture.
Oh,
it was Heritage Day at school.
Yes.
That's why she had traditional clothes on.
Oh, and you've got one for your mom?
No.
We're still coming.
I've got no space for my mother. I'm sorry to say that, but I'll just
Do you not
squeeze
want
in
to,
her name somewhere.
Do you not want to give her on another?
The whole idea, the plan is for my daughter. I didn't think that my mother would pass away.
Yeah.
Yes. So
And then what is this? Who's blowing love? Oh, it's you and her.
It's me and her.
Oh,
An
she's
angel
an angel.
child. Yes,
Oh,
I have an
no.
angel child. These are her initials.
Okay.
Lerato Opelong.
Okay.
Yes. And this, by the way, it's her name, Opelong. I heard
Yes.
it. She was there when I had this.
Okay.
I just remember how she would brag about it always.
So,
She witnessed this. But this I had after she passed away.
oh no, this is 29 February
2020.
2022. 2020, sorry. And
The
she
day
was,
she passed away, she was
born?
born 10 March 2014.
oh,
Yes, this is just the symbol of life, and
oh,
Yeah.
it flew away.
it flew
Always
away.
on my mind, forever in my heart.
Yes, I wanted this on my handwriting. This is
Yeah.
my handwriting.
Oh,
Always on my mind, forever in my heart. Like, I just wanted it to come from the bottom of my heart.
oh, that's so. Is it one tattoo artist? Okay, better. Because
No.
I thought if it's one, maybe you want to give him a shout out.
A shout out. No,
Yeah.
it's not one. But
Okay.
a shout out to everyone who has helped me with this.
Okay,
And there's still more coming.
still more coming. Now let's hope you get your mother up in there, and so she
Yeah, I'm
could
gonna
be-
squeeze it
I
somewhere,
don't know,
somewhere.
but this is a beautiful one. I love this one.
The angel child.
Yeah, the angel
too.
child. with
Thank you.
kissing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just hold it there. I just want to check something.